Ahoy, crypto pirates! Welcome to your FN Hangout. I am the captain, RG3, doing it for you every Friday like we have for over 2 years now. Did not think that when we started this that 2 years later we'd still be here doing this thing, hanging out with all of you, making friends, changing the world, and we are changing the world, guys. Greetings, everyone. Not going to jump into the chat room, but welcome and thank you all for being here and supporting. I know we have a beautiful Women of Hex stream going on right now, so I'm not expecting a whole bunch of folks over here or fellas. Maybe we'll get some of the other ladies over here or something. I don't know, but welcome to your FN Hangout. This is where you get to come on and stream with us. It's always been this way. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna actually post a link here, right there in the chat. We've always left it wide open for anybody to come on and debate, talk, share your story, be part of the Hexagon community. Use it as a launching pad to build your own channel. Use us, abuse us, do whatever you want, because that's what everybody's done so far. Excuse me for drinking water. A little thirsty. Hitting the gym a lot lately. Taking care of the captain. Going the opposite direction of what most wealthy people who get crazy rich do. I'm trying to take care of myself even better now. Got the nutritionist. I got the trainer. I've got a holistic doctor helping me with my vitamins and supplements. And yeah, I am feeling amazing, losing lots of weight, gaining muscle. If you haven't seen Ryan Hefner's show, I don't know why I always forget the name of their damn show, but
Mindset of Fitness.
Mindset of Fitness. There's my partner. Always got my back. But yeah, the Mindset of Fitness, MOF, with Ryan, who's my nutritionist. Talk to that guy every day. Jump on the scale. Go over my nutrition every week. Every 2 weeks, we're taking measurements, checking things out. Man, it's going awesome. Captain's feeling good and ready for those long 15-year stakes. Maybe I'll get 2 15-year stakes out of this old body, but doing good, feeling good. So, guys, we hit a milestone. Thanks to all of you, for all of you subscribers, likers, and commenters. We now have 10,000 subscribers. We think we just hit that today. So we did hit the 10,000 mark. So congratulations, DS and the Hexagon community for making it what it is. This is probably one of the oldest Hex streams out there that is a community stream. Maybe one of the only like let everybody on community streams. Well, I think they do. They all do it now. But anyway, thanks and congratulations, Discourse Syndicate, for hitting the 10K. All right, so some things that we need to talk about tonight. Well, I'm just going to open up some conversation before we bring everybody up. The Treasurer of Nevada, Zach Conine, is getting really close to helping us put together an awesome project for the crypto community at large. So it's people like Zach that we need to support. So we're going to scroll his donation link under here. I've always had one of my rules here on the show. We don't talk about politics, sports, or religion. We kind of get into a little bit of that stuff every now and then. But I don't want to get into the black and white of politics, the this and that, the red and blue, the everything in between, all that kind of stuff. I don't want to get into the differences. I want to get into the similarities of politics. We all need legislators to legislate for us. If you're here in the U.S., we need legislators to legislate for us. And if you're in other countries too, whatever your country's policy might be, you need to make sure that they're favorable to the advancement of crypto, and favorable to the advancement of DeFi crypto, even more so, because what's happening out there and what we're seeing is that the legislation that is getting pushed forward. See, look, the legislators don't understand crypto at all. They don't get it. In fact, I think I've told the story, and for those of you who haven't heard the story, there was actually a senator that came to talk to an individual about crypto in a meeting, in a legislation meeting, and they asked how many of these crypto coins will fit in a bag this big. Literally, that was the question. So that's how disconnected a lot of the politicians are. But when you get somebody like Zach, and he wants to do something like help Nevada become the most crypto-friendly state in the union, then those are the type of people that you want to support. Why? Because he has the same ideals as us. And I've actually sat down with a man and have a conversation about our families and what our goals and our dreams and our lives want to look like in the next 5 years, and what we want crypto to look like, and what he wants the state of Nevada to look like, and what I want, my life to look like here in this country. And we had a lot of the same ideals. Whether or not we are politically affiliated with one another as far as our parties or whatever, that had nothing to do with it. What it had to do with was two human beings sitting down and talking about our similarities. We're both fathers, both have kids. We both want what's best for them. We both have families. We both have the same passion for our liberties, and we have the same passion for the advancement of society through the internet, through cryptocurrencies, and moving those things forward, especially DeFi, because DeFi is actually the way we want crypto to go, the way we want things to be. We want to be decentralized. Now, being decentralized, by code is one thing. Being centralized in ownership of businesses and entities, I'm always in agreement with. That's capitalism. That is, the best man going out there building the best product and creating the best company that gets the most customers, or the most people that use their services, or it's a free market out there, and there should always be that. If you try and decentralize everything, then you run into a very scary place of being, well, how can I say it? It can take you to a place where if you totally decentralize everything, then you can actually lose your rights, your benefits and freedoms and all those kinds of things. So there's a fine line between capitalism and socialism and creating these decentralized organizations that can better the world. So anyway, I'm for centralized ownership. and for the market to actually judge whether those things deserve to be, lifted up and utilized by the world. But I like the decentralized aspect of, creating contracts to make things work proper, like Hex, for instance. Hex is better money. There hasn't been any better money created yet. Hex is the best money that has ever been created, and because it's code, and because it has a superior inflation model, and it blows away everything else out there. For 2.5 years, it's been running perfectly, seamlessly, and I think that Hex is really the reason why all of these things are about ready to explode. Pulse and PulseX are just going to be tools for Hex to ride on and for the world to utilize. And us here, Discourse Syndicate, MCA, the rest of the organizations that we've created from here are here to utilize these tools that Richard has created and go out and create a better world for everybody and help to onboard people in the fiat world. I'm no longer interested in soundboarding off of crypto people. Crypto people are basically dead to me. I could care less about all the influencers. I can care less about all the people on Twitter. I could care less about all of them because they don't get it. They just lost. Crypto is no longer crypto. I mean, they can have it. They can go play in that sandbox and do all that stupid shit that they're doing. Pulse, PulseX, and Hex are going to be a completely different way of doing world finance, global finance versus the way crypto was trying to do it. It's different. It's not even crypto anymore. It is Richard Hart's ecosystem. It is Hex. It is going to be the way of the future. It is going to bring Web3. I know this for a fact. The projects that are falling in line with all this because of what Pulse is going to bring are all coming to fruition. So, c'est la vie, crypto. Sorry, bud, you guys missed out. Any of those influencers out there that people are trying, get him on the show, get him on the show, get them on the show, get her on the show. Don't want it. They've had 2.5 years to figure this out, and they haven't. Just a bunch of lazy pukes. That's all they are. They're lazy. They've not done the research. They weren't bright enough to see what Richard had created. I mean, all of us here at some point had an aha moment or about to have one. If you're sitting here now and you haven't had your aha moment yet, you're going to. Whether you understand how inflation works with Hex or the T-shares or, the immutability of the code and what that means versus Bitcoin, because Hex generates yield, Bitcoin doesn't. Bitcoin has bugs, Hex hasn't. Once you have your aha moment, then you've awoken to the Hex ecosystem, and you get it that crypto can be done better, and it's going to be done better. And Pulse is coming extremely soon, I hope. Richard's stream the other day, I was hoping that he was going to say something about, how close we were or whatever, but we just talked about him getting close to other things, and that was fine. It was fun to hear him, but we're no closer today than we were a few weeks ago, from what I understand. So we'll see. I keep hearing mid-May. That would be nice because it's only a few weeks away. We shall see. But anyway, the bottom of the screen here, that's our man, Zach. Zach is the man that is going to help legislate DeFi into existence. Because again, like I said, the centralized crypto world is trying to crush DeFi through legislation. So lobbying is happening. You're seeing it already. The few little blurbs of crypto that were put into some of these omnibus bills and these bills that are out there, they reflect the wishes of the centralized exchanges and not the wishes of the DeFi community. So the DeFi community needs representation. That's us and guys like Zach. So if you guys want to help to bring legislation that is crypto friendly, then you're going to go help people like Zach. what I don't want anybody to think that I've got something in this. I've got a horse in this race or whatever. I just know the man's heart. I know what he wants. I know what he wants to do. And Zach's the guy that's gonna help bring legislation. So anyway, without any more chitter chatter, thanks again for the 10,000 subs, guys. And I'm gonna start bringing up this is for you guys. So come on in if you're coming. Link is in the chat, and I'm going to bring up my partner and the man so guys, so KNTX was like one of our first guys coming on the stream and hanging out with us and whatnot. And oh wait, we got to bring Crypto King. What's up, King? What's up?
Am I in there?
You're in here.
Yeah, you're in here. So I would tell a quick story about KNTX.
Not going to be
so you must be lagging out or something. But
am I
just
good?
tell a quick story.
Yeah,
we can hear you. Kinda. You're like delayed like 4 months.
Like 4 more weeks.
Like 4 more weeks. But let me finish my story real quick. I was just about ready to fill Ken's bucket here. But anyway, so the man comes on, hangs out with us, and just kind of, he's like a hang-arounder, right? He's just like always there. He's just like, okay, well, he's cool. We'll just let him hang out and makes him feel better. He wants to hang out at this show,
friends.
you know. He just needed friends. He had no friends, COVID. He was just in his room locked up, and you know. But I lost my father 2 years ago, and I had to like dump the whole show because I just had to up and split and take my whole family to Colorado. And then Ken came in and he took over and made sure everything kept running. And him and DC were at the helm at the time. So I appreciated that, and we've been buddies ever since and business partners ever since. So it's been really cool. And now here we are 2.5 years later, 10,000 subs strong, and he's still hanging out.
I'm proud to be here, man. Thanks for letting me come along on this journey. Thank all you Hexicans for making DS what it is, man. This is, if you've noticed, me and Captain have pulled back so we can get mass adoption in other industries, and we've been talking to some huge players behind the scenes, and the community just stepped in and said, yeah, we'll stream, no problem. We got Australians, we got Asians, we've got UK guys, European guys. Yeah, can't talk about it, only one has graced us with his presence. I wish I could, though. If I wasn't under NDA from so many different sources, I'd be able to talk about a lot more for you guys. I really would.
A stack of those damn things.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even say anything. I don't say jack all. But anyway, we got another streamer coming in here. Let's bring him in. He's
According
got
to Motley, I'm contractually obligated to be here. So
what's happening, Crypto Compassion?
Yeah, how we doing, guys?
Good,
How
man.
you doing, man?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a great job. Appreciate everything you guys do in the back. You know, I think 10K is awesome, but we are not done, are we?
No.
Oh, by no means are we done.
By no means.
We've got a long way to go. We haven't hit virality yet. Once we go viral, then we'll take our foot off the gas. But it's like, what's the saying? Mash it to the floor. When it starts smoking, back off a little bit, right?
Right.
That's about where we're at. So I haven't seen it start smoking yet. So we got our foot to pedal to the floor.
That's right. We got that red or the white buried in the red, right? So we've got those RPMs going. So we'll just keep going until we can. Hey, thanks K4K Crypto. Thanks for paving the way for us, brother. I think you're what, 14, 15,000 now. So loving his show. He's doing a great job of informing people on how to interact with these things, giving some good game theory before Pulse comes out. K4K Crypto, you are killing it, brother. Love it. Children of the Grave, I'm going to put you in timeout, buddy. I'm going to put you in timeout.
Timeout him right now. Yep, there he goes.
There he is. All right.
So, yeah, but he puts out good content, man. I mean, that's the difference is, when you put out good content, you get viewers, you get subs, and he does. He puts out some really good stuff. And when he isn't right, he's barely isn't right.
Yep. Well, yeah. And he's not afraid to say, "Hey guys, I got the last one wrong. Let's revisit this." And I like that. To me, that shows a lot of character, a lot of integrity. Not afraid to come back and say, "Hey guys, I'm owning this one. Let's get this fixed." Yeah. So I really like that. By the way, I wanted a few things to say just on the way to Zach Conine's campaign. You guys have no idea how instrumental he could be on the political side to mass adoption and friendly regulation, guys. You guys have no idea. Yeah. There's no quid pro quo, so we can't promise anything's going to happen. But I can tell you from the conversations that we've had and his intentions, this is amazing, guys. You guys, I'm hoping you guys, if any of you guys are going to do a super chat tonight, don't give it to us. Go to Zach Conine using, I put the link in the description. You might have to refresh this, but it's secure.numero.ai/contribute/DSHexNV. You guys just, I'm telling you guys, if anyone was going to super chat tonight, don't waste your money on us. Go straight to that gentleman. We would really like to, we'd like to show him that it's not just me and RG that support him, but it's our whole community. And we believe in good regulation. Because if there's going to be regulation, we want it loose and lax and to our benefit and to our favor.
And I'm gonna speak to something. I don't know if he wants me to say it or not, but I don't care. He has actually got the ear of a lot of different legislators in different states that want to learn from him, that want to learn from us. What is this DeFi thing? What is this Hex thing? What are you guys doing? What is going on? What is it? Inviting Freedom.
Inviting Freedom is doing a Hexagon tree planting day. He wanted me to do a shout out if we couldn't get some sound in there.
Yes. Inviting Freedom. She is absolutely phenomenal. Smart as a whip. She does her Twitter. What do they call those Twitter spaces?
Yep.
She does a lot of Twitter spaces. And if you're not following her, go follow Inviting Freedom on Twitter. And she's doing the Hexagon Plant a Tree Day. We're going to do it once a year or something. Plant a tree.
And of course, the most important comment we've had all night tonight. So I just got to throw that one out.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, fam.
My guy, Marco. I'm already past it. You don't have to edify my prettiness. It's all good.
Oof.
That was a hard one for you. You just choked that one down. I saw that. You just choked
that was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So what are you up to, Crypto and Compassion? What are you doing? What brings you here on a Friday night?
I'm just saying hi. I think I just want to hop in here real quick. I'm going to go hang out with the family here, but I just wanted to encourage the community to get, really get their house in order here. I think we know it's getting close. The fireworks are going to go off, and I think people might, act irrational, and I want them just to stay grounded,
Yep.
It's going to be.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that over the last, like 6 months. It's been really tough.
Right.
It's always a dip. When it's a long dip, it's even worse. And when you got something coming, everybody's on edge. Everybody's on pins and needles. We got all these other projects coming out. Everybody's trying to blast these things. So everybody just take a chill pill, relax. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to see all-time highs again. We're going to see Float Fest.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Texas,
he never
baby.
Stops shilling. He never
Texas.
Stops promoting. Never does he stop promoting. That man is a walking promotion machine. So anyway, get your house in order, everybody. Get your shit together.
Yep.
Let's bring up, we've got some more streamers coming on. Jen Hex, what's happening? And Brad. What's up,
Brad? It's a pleasure to see you, man. What's
up, man?
I love that flag behind you, brother. I
appreciate
that flag behind you.
Nice one.
Yep.
You guys doing all right tonight?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, great.
Always nice to meet a new Hexagon. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I've been saying that I was going to come join you on FN Hangout for a while now, and I always get busy on a Friday night, so I figured I'd jump in tonight and just talk for a little bit.
You're the man.
Nice.
We love having you, brother. Love it.
Nice.
Jen Hex, good to see you.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, always a pleasure, man. I like that you're becoming a regular. I like this, man.
It's Friday night, and you guys are awesome. So if you put out the dog whistle, I'm here.
I love it.
There you go. Hey, you know who's been holding it down is T-Rob. He's been doing a great job with you guys, hasn't he?
He's killing it.
I mean, he's
so he and we go way back. So I've known T-Rob in the real world for many a year, and he reached out to me. He's a super smart guy. He can market. He can do merch. He can. He's run several businesses. He's a serial entrepreneur. He and I talk all the time about what a sickness starting all these new businesses are. So when you're an entrepreneur, you're like, yeah, every shiny object, you're like, I want a business doing that. I want a business doing that. So when he said that he, wanted to put something together like Hex Community Jobs and something to highlight all the businesses within Hex, I was like, dude, I got a platform for you. Come open up. We'll let you stream, my friend. Come on.
Oh my. OG alert. Johnny Chaos in the house. OG in the house. And whale alert. Whales only in the house.
I love it.
How you guys doing?
Better now that you're here. Better now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised they hang. Man, you're stupid. Man, you're stupid.
By the way, Kinetics, would you get out of the damn chat room over there and let those guys go to work? Would you just get your geek butt out of that room and leave them be so they can get their work done?
Which one? There's several. There's several I probably shouldn't be in.
The Dream Team chat room that you're involved in. That you just those guys have work to do, and I don't need you geeking out and distracting them. Let them do their work.
I needed to set those.
No,
cats.
you don't need nothing.
I needed to herd those cats and just let them know, like, hey, enough developers speak. Here's what this needs to look like in the real world. So just put my 2 cents in there.
Let them do their thing.
Chad Donner Schwans, we are gonna have to do a DNA test and put it in. Put this together.
Every time.
Yep.
Hey guys, I am gonna have to get off here. I got the wife on my case right now, but I just wanted to say I've been working pretty hard to get all these other developers that I talk to on my channel, because I talk to a bunch of small cap community tokens and developers, and lots of them are starting to get ready for Pulse Chain.
That is fantastic.
Oh, they're interested. They're very interested, and then there's a couple of them. They're not Hex tokens, but they're really interested. They're tired of the Ethereum gas fees. They're starting to actually do their own research and pay attention to Pulse Chain, and some of them are actually starting to put it in their roadmaps of pushing over to Pulse Chain. So I've been getting the word out as much as I can, and these guys are loving it. And I've actually met quite a few developers that are Hexicans. They're even developers of other tokens, but they're Hexicans themselves. So it's been fun kind of just branching out and, being able to talk to them and getting the word out about it.
Well, if any of them are looking for revolutionary stuff to work on, send them our way, because we're putting together multiple dev teams right now. So
awesome.
We've got some of the best of the best, and we've got some. We need a bigger team though.
We're looking for devs, for coders.
I know some really good ones, so I might have to put them in contact with y'all. But let me go ahead and hop off here. But I just want to let y'all know that if you start looking at some of these small cap tokens, they're starting to put it in their roadmap now, like Pulse Chain, and it's pretty amazing. One of them that recently announced it was an NFT project called Banana Task Force Ape, and they have a token and all that, and they're wanting to go on Pulse Chain. They want to get off Ethereum.
Well, you're amazing, man. Keep spreading the good news out there. We appreciate you, brother, all your hard work. And we're gonna have to connect. We're gonna have to connect at some time. I'd love to hear more about what you're doing.
Oh yeah, let's hook it up too. And every Wednesday night I do Hex Night and have some of the community come on from Hex, and we talk. And this past Wednesday, I think we talked about that new token that just launched under Hex, where you can swap it 1-to-1.
Yeah, Maximus.
Yes, Maximus.
The Maximus, yeah.
And 100 million claims so far, guys.
Right, it's crazy.
Million.
It's crazy. And I think we're gonna do a second night. We're gonna end up doing 2 nights a week, because I feel like one night's not even enough.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Wow.
All right, y'all be good. I'll see y'all next Friday. All right.
Thanks,
Have a
Brad.
good one, Brad. Thanks
Pleasure
for
having
coming
you,
through,
brother.
Hey, all I can do is laugh. Because what the fuck else can I say? There's a song. Play it. I don't know.
Oh, I think you mean this one. I think this is the song that you mean right here.
Inviting freedom, freedom, freedom.
That was the one, right? That was
Close
the
enough.
Yo, I'm gonna drop since my mic is wrecked, guys. You have a wonderful evening.
All right, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
Peace.
Oh, man.
There we go.
I'm glad you got the background up there, man. That's an OG background right there.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I was in that.
It was so cool. They put all the faces on there, and you know this
Yeah.
was the army before. Look at our army now.
Whew, I know.
Oh, it's just, you know what? We've got people like I haven't even met T-Rob yet. Like he's on DS and he's streaming, and I haven't even met the guy.
Dude, I gotta introduce you because he and I've been good buddy. We lost big together in 2017. We paid our
There's
tuition
nothing better than
together.
a buddy you lost with. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's we've been
in
the
17.
trenches.
If you lost with a buddy in 17, man, I've lost some buddies in 17.
Yeah,
man. That
right?
was some bad times. But if
It
you still
either
got
brought
some
you
alive that
closer
are
or
with
tore
you still,
apart. Yep.
you got some that are still with you after you bit connected and SEI'd and all that other stuff. Then yeah, man,
Mhm.
you got some friends for life, man.
Yep.
Hey, look at we got another.
This
one
is
here.
another one of my BitConnect friends from back in the day. What's up, Jay?
What's up, guys?
He made it. He actually made it.
Yeah, made it through that one. That was rough, dude.
That was rough.
That was rough. That was hundreds of thousands of dollars of losses right there. That was a tough pill to swallow.
Back in 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. And back in the Battle of Misi Go. Yeah.
Music go.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I heard what Wales did back then, man. Ooh.
It is like that, though, you know?
That was some terrible shit, man. That was some really bad shit there.
You know, we didn't know any better back in those days, man.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yep. All the ICO craze, crypto kitties. Man,
Ooh,
a lot of
the
stuff to
kitty, the
lose
battle
money
of the
on.
kitties, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Back then, a website was sufficient.
Yep.
Yeah. Holy cow.
A website and a roadmap. All you had to
Yes.
have was a roadmap
And just like
on the
some
website.
cool pictures of like
Yes.
the dev team
Yep.
on the bottom. Like
Yeah, even if
you
they were
had
all the
some
same
pictures of
guy.
your dev team.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yo,
And it's
but look,
funny. Half of them had the same stock photo.
I
from,
was
like,
all
Getty
in on that
Images.
look, I remember that we really got to a point where you didn't even need a roadmap.
Yep.
I remember that distinctly.
Just
I
launch
remember
that
that.
shit.
Just
Just say
put
it's
a
an
site
ICO.
Just put a
A
site up.
couple sketches on some napkins.
Yeah, call it a coin, and that's it.
Gosh, Jay, how many BitConnect clones popped up right at the end there? Like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that was a
I'm trying to
sign.
think of that
Dabber
one.
There was Dabber coin. There was
Dabber, Hextra.
Dude, I made 120x on my Daver coin, but then they closed it down and wouldn't let me pull it off.
You can
And I
pull
was
it
like,
out.
"Yeah."
Look at
Of course,
Marco's
everybody
comment.
made that much, and then they
It
closed
was
it
all
all.
dashboard money, man. All
Hold on.
dashboard
Yes.
money.
Highlight Marco's comment. He says he was lucky to avoid BitConnect, but got scammed somewhere else.
Well, there was plenty of opportunities to get scammed back then. There's no
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about it. They
Oh,
were an
yeah.
equal opportunity scam pool, that's for sure.
What was so
Oh,
wild
man.
about that is right after that, because most people didn't really know what to do with themselves, so they were like on the hunt for the next thing. That's what
Yep.
really drove the ICO market as big as it got. And there's so
Yeah.
many Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups that had formed during that time that's why you could launch without a website, because as long as you were in those groups and you gave some kickback somewhere, then they would promo you, and then boom, you would sell out your ICO in like 15 minutes.
Yep.
This is a good one.
crazy.
Who remembers this one? When a wallet was breaking news.
Uh-huh.
How many of you got into tokens that didn't even have a wallet yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I had
100%.
plenty of
It
those.
wasn't a MetaMask like back then, like there is now, where all your coins just went to one
Yeah.
wallet. Each
Yeah.
coin had to have its own wallet. I
I hate to
forgot
do this
that.
to you, Briz. I hate to do this to you, but you get a timeout for this one. If I can find you, you're getting it. User in
They're
timeout.
affected now.
Bitcoin fixes this. Bitcoin fixes this.
Yeah, they're affected
Bitcoin
now.
fixes this.
They
That's
say that
the
to fucking
narrative they're
everything.
still living on. That's the
know.
narrative they're still living on. Everything was a scam in 17.
That's why that's all they talk about now. That's because a lot
USI
of those
Tech.
guys weren't
This is the
Bitcoin
one
max.
right here.
Those guys weren't always Bitcoin maxis. Half of those guys, but when they lost in 2017, they were like, "Oh, I just want to hold Bitcoin. That's the only thing in a rug pull."
I was very close to that one. I was too close to that one, Crypto Callow. I was too close to that one. I had some friends that went down for that. But anyway,
If they would have started with proof of stake back in 2017, everybody wouldn't be sucked into all these cloud mining.
100%.
Well, they kept screaming they were going to be a proof of stake. Oh yeah, we're going to be proof of stake, proof of stake, proof of stake, and they just never did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They did an ICO right before
I remember
they
that.
pulled. Yep.
I remember that.
Wait, where does the ETH go?
Why didn't anybody ask that during 2017 when they were buying ETH quicker than shit to dump it into some other coin?
But I think that's why they learned to ask that, Johnny.
Well,
yeah, because they wondered where their ETH
never
went.
thought to ask it then. You know, literally, that's what drove these price up to stupid levels. Was the fact that it was the conduit.
Falcon Crypto, yeah. Let's hit us in the DMs, man. Let's get a conversation going.
Yeah, it was the conduit to go from one thing to the next. I mean, you were in ETH for approximately 30 seconds. You know, you're just grabbing your ETH from one thing, dropping it onto an exchange to go trade it over there for something else. And and it pumped everything. Why? Because everyone's just buying that ETH to turn it into something else. So
Seems like there's always something though, because like I only got into crypto maybe a year ago. Didn't even find Richard Hart till last June or July when PulseSac was going on, and I still got wrecked. Binance Smart Chain rug pull. It's like when you're new, it's like if you're unfortunate enough to not find the right community to learn from, you're almost like walking through a minefield in crypto.
And there is no right community. There was one right community, and it's so small and gatekept that it's no wonder nobody sees it.
Look, hold on. There is no communities really, right? Like back in the day, you were by yourself and whoever you were talking to crypto about in real life. There wasn't this internet interaction that we now are fortunate enough to have. I mean, I would meet up with guys in person and talk about this shit. We were not meeting up online, you know, and I think people forget, well, at least those of us that were around back then. I mean, we forget that. You know,
we had Telegram, a few Telegram groups, but most of those were scams back then.
15, 16. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking way back, even before the time.
Yeah,
and everything
the
used to be done on Discord.
were 5 people in an empty room being lectured by a couple nerds that just came out of their basement for that occasion. You know?
Yeah, I meant I wish I was fortunate to find like, you know, Discourse Syndicate and hearing, you know, Papa talk about security and stuff like that sooner. But I still walked through the minefield on my own and learned the hard way. But at least it was for small bags. I didn't get you know, like everything I have wrecked or anything. But I can't imagine you guys back in the day when it was you know, the Bronze Age of crypto.
Dude, it was tough. It was tough.
The dark ages.
Yeah,
that's really good. That's exactly what
the dark ages when you didn't even have a Bitcoin wallet.
We were still hunters and gatherers back then.
And they're still kind of fighting that mentality. You know, not everybody's looking out for themselves. You know, still.
100%, 100%. Yeah.
And that is the mentality that they learned. They don't understand community. They, you know, that's why you have all the pump and dump stuff still going. You get part of a group, you run up the price, you dump it, you know, and I mean,
that's what the Telegram rooms were for. The Telegram rooms were pump and dump rooms. I was involved. I mean, I was in those things. It was like,
I wasn't
okay,
in Telegram.
go.
I mean, look, Telegram, I've always known it's a compromised piece of software, but everybody uses it. So you kind of got no choice. I only started using it when I got involved with Hex.
Now this is where it was. This is the OGs right here. IRC was where That's where we communicated. Gamers communicated there. That's where we played Counter-Strike on. So we'd go into IRC. Boom. That's where all the teams would meet. We'd start chatting. I mean, that's like a DOS prompt text crap right there, man. But that's where the original Bitcoin forums and stuff were started, was in IRC. And that's where, what's his name? Shoot, man, his name is slipping me. The guy, the Mighty Duck kid that now Mr. Crypto, EOS.
Yeah, your guy, Brock Pierce.
Brock Pierce. So Brock Pierce, he was in there shilling like crypto for World of Warcraft and trying to put it in games and stuff, and then he became a billionaire out of doing that, because I think that was one of the things he sold. But I mean,
Rizology, that was Children of the Grave that was put in the that was put in the brig before you. So you can blame him.
Oh boy, clean it up.
Have you seen the list of the latest list of the crypto shillers and their rates and stuff? And then you realize that list is like 100 people long, and then you realize that that's like the list of pretty much all of them and a bunch of them that we've never even heard of. And then you realize that list pales in comparison to new Hexicans that are coming on and streaming every single day.
It's crazy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're becoming the minority.
What's up, Jim Rat? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, Jim Rat? But that's exactly
Love that guy.
Why we gotta keep pushing, right? Look at Jim Rat. He's a perfect example. When he started out, he was rough cut like a motherfucker. And look at him now.
That's why I liked him.
Oh no, Captain, you weren't like right there watching it. Man, I was right there watching that shit in real time. It was a train wreck, bro. And now
you were a train wreck.
But see, that's what you go watch our first shows.
Look,
we got one guy.
There was no standards back then.
I don't remember, but there's a guy going through every single episode of DS right now.
And commenting as he watches it. Literally every single from the beginning. Yep.
Oh, shout out to him, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Gone through 100 episodes.
I would do that.
Yeah, go look.
That's what I was doing with RH's stuff, but Hex related only. I was going through.
Yeah, the guy is amazing.
Yeah, dude. I'm blown away that he's still stuck with it.
I am too. I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't
watch that shit.
Yeah. I was just there.
So disorganized and shit.
I still don't watch our shit.
We were just all a bunch of people trying to figure out whether or not we were sane.
Yeah.
We came across this thing. We had been wrecked. We came across this thing, and we're like, wait a minute. Can this thing really be what we think it's going to be? Is this what we're looking for?
Oh, I look like a lesbian, man.
Keeping your face clean.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
You look like you got an eye patch like behind the glasses here. Like the quality of your camera was so crap back then. Like
that was like literally streaming from my Mac.
The one that almost melted, almost melted on the 24-hour stream. That one.
Oh yeah, I melted. Oh, I had it on ice packs. It was all wet, and oh my god, I had to literally.
The one where
it was like literally
started smoking.
Captain, is this the one where when you turn up the volume, you're like, "It's ma'am, it's ma'am,
it's ma'am."
Oh man, look at these guys. Look at these four.
4 horsemen at that point.
Good God. Did we all age like 10 years in these past 10 years or what?
I'm pretty What are you talking about? I look better now. I look like an ugly lesbian right there.
Oh, it's Marcus 99. Shout out to Marcus 99. That's what it is. That's
Marcus 99. Dude, if you're watching all that shit, thank you. Because there's some serious like 5-hour streams in there. And
wow.
Yeah. But you know what?
Where is he?
He's smart because if he is learning Hex, he's learning it how we learned it from the beginning.
Yep.
Figuring it out, being wrong, fixing it, making the narrative proper. I mean, that's what we did. We went from soup to nuts. We figured it out. Nobody taught us. We had to learn on our own, and we put it out there for everybody to figure it out. And then everybody jumped in and helped. You know, it was a cool experience, man. I wouldn't change it, trade it for anything, man. That was some cool shit.
Yeah,
Kinetics used to sit there and say nothing. He was the silent observer. You know, nowadays it's funny because he's like, you know, he's like one of the main crew, and he's always talking about things and everything. And it's kind of weird looking back because if you watch those first videos, he's just sitting there studying. He's like
literally when you look at the first streams that Brand came on, like Valiant Brand would literally like just sit
smile
there
and
smile from ear to ear, like he was just happy to be there, right? And
Hey,
that's what he did.
One of the funniest streams I've ever seen was Valiant Brand, Crypto Coffee, and Motley, and they were using the little kid face filters.
Oh, I remember that one.
And Brand didn't even look like he had a filter on. It was hilarious.
I remember back in the day, RG was by himself. He looked lonely, and I would be that guy that he'd be like, "Dude, you gonna come on?" Because I'm like,
yeah, we'd have like 9 viewers, right? And then I'm like texting Johnny, "Hey Johnny, you come on, man." I'm like sitting here like talking to myself, and like 9 viewers, 3 of them are stoned, 2 of them just have their computer turned on or AFK, and it's like there's like one person chatting, talking shit to me, you know. So can you come in? And Johnny would come in.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit.
And none of his shit worked, so he'd come in and his computer wouldn't work, his camera wouldn't work, his internet wouldn't work.
Wrecked. His phone was his tool.
My phone was the tool back then because I would literally just jump in on my phone. You know, welcome here to the studio where nobody could hear us scream and yell like crazy people, and it's like, okay, let's do this. And you know, RG just looked so alone back then. And now look at you, bro. You got 10,000 followers. Check that out. You build up this channel. You've done what you set out to do. And congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, round of applause to the captain for bringing this all together, making this happen. That's awesome, man. I love it.
Sure, man. I mean, I think I used to say this a lot when I started streaming because I honestly think it's true, but you know, how many times can you repeat the same thing? The biggest pump of mental we have is the community. Period. Hands down.
Yeah.
Because
it's always been our strongest.
Yeah, we're like a little generator, right? When you think about it.
Yeah.
We're all individual force fields that are generating other force fields to activate.
Yep.
Whales didn't exist until you guys existed.
Yeah.
Period. And that's a fact. And now we got cryptographic, we got Jim Rat, we got all these new streamers.
Oh man.
Rags.
We got Rags in here. Yep.
We got all
hey, Rags, I know you're married, but there's ladies out there that think you are the stuff, man. They're like,
Ginger.
I was lesbians too.
And lesbians too.
My favorite.
They're calling him the Ginger Gold.
He is admired by the lady folk.
Yes, he is. And the goofier your glasses, the more likes you get. So.
Is that what it is nowadays?
The ladies voted though. They
Rags like these.
Yeah, there we go.
I can find some goofy glasses now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to what Rags to Riches is doing. He's a great dude out there. Salt of the earth person, loves people, wants to give back. Crypto Compassion, you've had some work with him, right? You've done some things with him.
Rags is doing, he's doing some stuff in the background too that is gonna.
I was gonna say you can probably attest to more of what he's doing than any of us can.
Well, you get Heartbeat on here, and you definitely attest to it. But yeah,
love it.
DMT, what's happening? Welcome.
What's going on, brother?
What's happening, fellas? Say, any of you guys ever see that first Joe Rogan podcast?
No.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, check it out. It's bad. It's just like anybody else that started out. I mean, it's that bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's typically how it goes, man. I mean, my first video was trash, so
not that any of these are any better either, but you know, we're still doing them. We think we
still have fun. We have a good time.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
I mean, the more you do something, the better you get at it. I mean, that's just how it works.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it doesn't hurt to have, you know, like Wells was just saying, you know, you gotta have you gotta have a community to.
You gotta know what you're working with, you know. You gotta know who you are.
So So crypto takes a community. You got to have a community, but there hasn't been a crypto that can support. So you know, like you said earlier, there is no community. Well, there was no crypto to actually support a community, and there was no community to support the crypto. So I mean, it was just a seesaw thing that never happened until Hex came.
I'm gonna spend a 5-hour stream talking about a send and receive function.
Right.
Ain't
Right.
no way.
And Hex had so much game theory, it really brought us all together. And then it naturally, by just the fact that it survived, the fact that it didn't have any bugs, the fact that it did what it said it was going to do, the fact that it's continuing after 2.5 years, and it's creating yield like nothing else has ever on the planet has seen. I mean, it's real easy to have a community wrapped around that, you know, even during dips, even though half of us are at each other's throats, you know, during this 70-80% dip. It's still a good community, you know, and it's still it is the only community out there.
What made us strong, I'm going to throw this out here because I got to run off on you guys here. Lady Chaos is home. But what made us strong, just remember, it was the 300 thing. It was the phalanx. It was our shields go in front of the person that's next to us.
Yep.
We supported each other. We promoted each other. We worked together as a group. Our shields protected those around us. When you mess with, and Ken likes to say, when you mess with one bean, you get the whole burrito.
That's right. That's right. I gotta admit, some of you guys, some of you community members are like little annoying brothers. You just want to put your arm around and gut punch just to keep them in check. But the rest of you guys are awesome. I love you all. Actually, even those ones are pretty awesome too.
So congratulations, guys, on the 10,000 likes.
Thank you, sir.
10,000 subscribers, and you know, keep up the good work. New team, you guys keep rocking it out there, getting the word out. You inspire others to create content as well, and it's good that you're out there and doing the work that you're doing.
Keep building out there, guys. That's right.
Keep building. I'll catch you guys later. Take care.
Thanks, Johnny. It was a pleasure having you, brother. Thank you. It's cool to have him on, man. We don't get him enough. You know, these Hexicans are busy building now, man.
Yeah, they're all rich and playing with their $5,000 tennis shoes and Lambos and shit. I've seen some of them tennis shoes you guys are getting. Come on now. Come on. Nardo, man. Nardo looks sharp. Nardo dresses sharp, man.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Vibra Finance CEO Adam. Thanks for coming on the Hex Machina show the other day. That was awesome. It was cool of you guys to break down the Hex info and his new Pulse.
They had a ladies show going on tonight. I don't know if they're still doing it right now or not, but there was a ladies show going on at Vibra Finance.
Yeah, shout out to them guys.
Yep. Shout out to Vibra. Shout out to the ladies.
Best looking streams when it's just a bunch of ladies and none of us ugly mugs are on there. That's for damn sure.
Is that the way you gauge the success curve when you sell your tennis shoes to buy more Hex, and then eventually when you start being able to buy tennis shoes?
That's a good way to look at it. That's a good way to look at it.
I made it.
Love it.
It's not really tennis shoes. It's trillion shoes.
Sneakers.
Now this
is huge. Shoes. Yes, I was going to pull that up. Thank you.
So I ran into Rags at gosh, man, I got to start taking my nootropics again or something. Gosh, Naga's party, and you know, I was fanboying on him. I saw him over there. I'm like, oh man, there's Rags. I'm gonna go see Rags. I walk over there, and man, he was just like, bro, so nice to meet you. Honor to meet you. I was like, wow, man, I was coming over here to say the same, you know. But thanks for just coming from you, man. That means a lot because I really admire your show. I think you are freaking dynamite. I think you're smart and you're the best of what this community has to offer. You're awesome, Rags. Thanks for the kind words. But you guys are the ones that you're the only reason I pushed this button, is hoping that guys like you were going to come around and push the go button, and hopefully some smart guys were going to show up and take over and outshine me like you all have.
Yep. Dude, Rags was on with Jim Rat Crypto earlier today. That was a good show.
Yeah.
I'm digging Jim Rat.
Yeah,
I like Jim Rat.
Oh yeah, Jim Rat's
He's a genuine dude.
He's got it too. He's genuine. You know, he figured it out. He did it live, so everybody can see him doing it. I love that. You know, it's kind of like what we did. You know, and he's just doing it again, showing you that hey, you can come in, not know shit, learn, and then get better at it, and continue to promote and be part of the community. And freaking love that shit, man. It's because real.
I mean,
it's
that's
real, man.
It is, and I like it because I'm kind of at that same point with him. I don't analyze the charts and the data and all that stuff. You know, I listen to a lot of whales, and he does that for me. You know, so I don't have to. But I'm more of a regular dude like Jim Rat. So it's kind of cool to see what he's doing there. Just he'll bring people on that know shit, and then he'll ask the questions like I would ask, like a regular dude would ask. You know, so it really works.
Yep.
And his co-partner Sam there's freaking just hungry, super hungry.
Yep. It takes time. It takes time, but everybody will get there. And I mean, just watching what Jim Rat did should give confidence to anybody.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
Because it's that simple. Just put in the work. It's not rocket science.
Yep.
And he's showing you in real time.
And the more of us that are out there doing it, the quicker this will go viral. Oh, Bit Finesse, you didn't listen, man. You didn't listen, damn it. Put him in timeout. No, thanks for the $99.99, bro. You're awesome, man.
Bit Finesse is the man. Oh yeah, I just pulled it up and then you clicked it down. Okay. But no big deal. Yeah, man. Thanks, brother. Thanks for the love. We do really appreciate it, man. It goes a long ways on this channel. But we do want you guys buying Hex and supporting the politicians that actually care about getting us the right place within the regulatory system. So all of you guys who want to do
thanks, Bit Finesse. You're
right. Dude, Bit Finesse, you are the man. And actually I was the first to talk to Ryan. Anyway, we were doing a fitness challenge. Actually, I was talking to Ryan, and Ryan was showing me everything he's done and showed me his Facebook, and I said, man, we got to get you on stream. And he said, yeah, I'd love to do it for your community. So it's funny you say that, Bit Finesse. It was. And then I put him in touch with Jay, and Jay made it happen. So that's funny you say that. Did you see this one? I got to put this back up here. Of course, Day 43 OG would throw this out there.
I hope he's ready to sit it out for the full 24 as he's suggesting it.
That's right. So you'll be there, right? You'll be there? We gotta see if we can get Hexo to come on with us.
Let him do it.
Hexo streamed today too, I think. I think it was today he streamed.
Him and his buddy. I'm loving his streams and his thumbnails, man. They're fun.
Wow. Hexo's always been the master of the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yes.
No doubt about that. He's one of the meme masters for sure.
There's some of his earlier shit, man. He made did like a Lord of the Rings one where he made Trayvon Gollum and shit. And, I mean, he was just he was so good, man. The Jaws one with Richard coming up, and that one was freaking.
That one still gets used a lot.
Oh, it does. That's right. That was a thumbnail. Holy shit!
That was a thumbnail. That was all that stuff.
Damn, that's funny.
I mean, I think there's a bunch of NFTs. Somebody made a lot of money off of
that. Someone made a lot of money off of NFTing all of his thumbnails.
Like big money off of Hexo. Yeah, go ahead. Use it. Look at Hexo lost his all.
Oh, that's funny. Well, hope you learned your lesson, Hexo. You're NFTing them thumbnails now. Well, at least the blockchain startup because it'll be free.
One of the best was the old 70s looking photo from Step Brothers, and it's got he imposed his and Richard's faces on
They're like in a picture pose or something.
Yeah.
I've seen that one too.
I got that one somewhere, man. I'm gonna have to go through my old meme photos here.
There's so many of them that he put up that were so good. Yeah, those were funny, man.
Good old days. Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Where'd they go? Now we all got gray hair and working.
Yeah, right. I'm working too hard. I've got to work. I got to go tomorrow. I got a proposal to put together tomorrow now and get that out for Monday. And so I'll be working all weekend.
Yeah. I know we're like this close to retiring, and we work more now than we ever did before.
Yep. It's like I'm gonna retire and I got a busier job after I'm done. After I retire from this job, that my real life job. Once I retire from that, I've got more work to do because it's gonna get busier. It's like, jeez,
you passion though, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's we're changing the world, man, and there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. I mean,
hey, can I
some of the stuff
do a shout out?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, I was just gonna say. I said it in chat, but when I started my channel, I don't know, just over a month ago, the first time we went live stream, Bitfinesse was the first person to pop.
Oh, how cool!
And I'm just saying,
good
for somebody that's on the road so much and works as much as this guy does, and he still has time to find a way to pop into chats and support people, and then throwing down a super chat. Much love, man. I just wanted to throw that out because he's in chat now, and I just want to say I really appreciate you, brother.
Hell yeah,
solid ones, man.
I want to say shout out to Hexmac for stepping up and watching my back and trying to protect me like you would any good girlfriend. So Mac, thank you, brother, on Twitter for yelling at the guy who blurred out my face in the middle of Richard Hart speaking.
I saw that. I was like, "What's up with that?"
It was like
a little funny style.
It was like the biggest video Discourse Syndicate has ever had was his interview with Richard, and it was badass. First of all, Muse Storytelling did the filming, so of course it was just top notch, and then he slayed it. Freaking KNTX slayed the interview. It was awesome, and this guy freaking blurs out. What the fuck was that all about? He blurs out his face. Wow,
I was wondering that. Like, why would you even fucking do that?
That was dirty, man. That was dirty. Whoever that was, you suck. You suck so hard. Disrespect to freaking people that
that's pretty
out a fucking
style,
screen for you. You suck.
I laughed when I saw it. Just so everyone knows, or just so whoever did it, I laughed about it. I was like,
I was confused.
He cried me. He called me and cried for a fucking hour. Don't let him lie to you. What are you gonna do about it, RG? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stand for this stuff? Are you gonna even stay on Twitter? You just cancel your account. This Twitter thing is just wrong, man.
I want to talk to the manager now.
If you don't do something about this.
Yeah, I called Hex. I called Hex tech support and customer service, and no one's done anything about it yet.
Oh my god, too funny, man. Some people are just hilarious.
Yeah, well, we miss you. We miss you, Hex Mac. I'm gonna throw the link in here. I think your beautiful ass needs to get in here. There you go.
He hasn't been in here in a while.
I know.
There you go. That's what I told him. I said, I will write a sternly worded report.
I'm going to leave a Yelp review. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all in trouble. Going back to what we were talking about, though, like, it's going to be so fucking cool to see what all this looks like in like 5 years, 10 years. All this hard work, extrapolated out and being able to live it, in the future is going to be so fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. There's the future is bright, guys. I know I'm the guy that can't talk about it, but the people rooms that we are in right now, guys, the people we are talking to, the stuff that we're networking, like Hex is going to be involved in everything, guys. Like, I wish you guys knew what we were doing for you guys. And I don't do that to impress you, but to impress upon you that we know we're in the right product. And now we're getting those opportunities to show other people what the right product is.
Yeah. But you know what's even more exciting about that is we've got our hands in some really cool stuff and we're getting some things done, but the rest of the world is going to see what we've done and they're going to do the same thing. And we're not going to be able to provide everybody all the services that we're providing. There's going to be other people and other companies and other things going on out there because of the opportunity that Pulse and PulseX and Hex are going to bring to the space, to this new space. It's a completely new space. It's not even crypto anymore. I got to keep reiterating that to everybody. And I think Wells
Kool-Aid,
is
why
on
are
the
you
same
calling
page
me,
with you.
bro? I'm on stream. I'm on stream right now, Kool-Aid.
What
Are you not watching? That tells me
I
you're
told
not
you, would you
watching.
leave him alone? Why is he even calling you?
Man.
All
So-
right, buddy.
Anyway, yeah. But there's going to be so much. I mean, guys, Hex is going to disappear. I'm telling you right now. Hex is not going to be available. Like, it is going to be at such a premium, and I just don't know how it's even going to be able to be or people are going to be able to get it. If you've got shares, if you've got Hex right now, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself OG, because there will be a day when Hex will be so difficult to get, you're going to be waiting in line for it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Will says
Can
it's the
someone go
best.
pick
It's
up
like-
Larry at Burning Man, please? Someone go pick him up,
I didn't read the whole thing until now.
Gen Hex, that's good. Craig, that was good.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my
That was a good
God.
one.
You got
Hey, Kool-Aid, I love you, man. I'm just saying.
I gotta swing back. To this comment. You got 2 for 1, Chad Donnerschwans. Not just Steve Buscemi, but you got Samuel L. Jackson down here.
Yes.
on the corner
That's right.
too. So we got Samuel
T
L.
says,
Jackson and Steve
motherfucker,
Buscemi.
do you have them?
Do you have
Somebody had me do that shit the other day, and I had to
Say
flex.
say
Oh,
Doge
I
one
was
more time,
laughing.
motherfucker.
Right.
Say it.
Oh my
I'm using that as my avatar from now on. I'm changing up. Steve Buscemi in full swing. It's gonna happen.
My name is KNTX, and I support this message. So
Oh,
That's what I said earlier, and you guys were talking about that in the other chat this morning. I think that, see Wells coming soon in Stakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Stakes on a plane.
Stakes on a plane.
Stakes on a plane.
2 words
It's
though. 2 words though. Reserve asset.
There he is.
There he is.
Can you imagine if I fucking looked like that though? Holy shit! That's a good meme right there. Like
There it is.
Waiting
There's
for
your new
waiting for
avatar,
Pulse to
brother.
launch.
There's your new avatar, brother.
That top left is waiting for Pulse to launch.
Oh, that bottom,
Yeah.
that middle one right there.
You're
Yeah,
like,
there
this
you
is
go.
what I look like when we did the Pulse sacrifice. This is what I
Yes.
look like waiting for Pulse to release.
There it is.
Oh,
Let's
man.
meme that shit. Somebody get on that.
Oh, I love
so
it.
fucking funny, man. Wow.
You just need to put the avatar up.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
love it.
Reserve asset, folks. Not
Mr.
going to be a
King.
choice.
Yeah. I mean, because just think about this for a second. Wales always says this. It's like these fucking guys out here can't even get integrity right. So yeah, 3 to 5 years behind all day. They can't even yes is yes, no is no. They can't even figure that part out. They're still on the piece where as long as I talk about and pretend like I care, then people think I actually care. They're still on that game. And look, it works. So 3 to 5 years minimum, they're behind. Minimum. I mean, it's a joke.
It's a literal joke.
Absolute joke out here, man. That's why it's not even worth talking about.
I mean, we heard Brad. I've never heard Brad talk before. I'm not familiar with Brad, but his message was pretty damn consistent with the one I've been lobbying at you guys for the past year. 3 words or 2. My favorite 2. No fucking choice. Because Ethereum is forcing everybody to make a decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
It's that simple. And they're gonna make it.
There it is. There it is.
Love
That
it.
had to be a Brissology one coming
No,
out.
that's
there.
Yo.
That was fast, dude.
Gen Hex.
Yo,
was-
is that
Oh,
Briz?
Jen Hex?
Yep.
Is this Briz?
No,
that
no,
was
no.
Gen
no.
Hex.
Oh,
That
this
was
was you,
Craig.
Jay?
Yeah. No,
Wow, that's
no,
Briz
this was-
quality, bro.
This was Craig Wadding on the screen here. Gen Hex with us. He just
Thank
did
you,
that
sir.
real quick.
Thank
Was that you?
Yeah.
I had to whip that up real quick, man. Quick on the draw.
I gotta say, that's Brizology status, man. So that's up there.
I've been hanging out with Brizology too much, man. It's
Yeah,
rubbing
there you
off.
go.
It's rubbing off.
There you go.
rubbing off in right ways. Congratulations.
Yeah, I love it.
Careful, don't step on them when you're around. Right. All right.
Hey, Hextech, I know we haven't talked about whether we can talk about this publicly, so I won't say a lot.
Did you really just say that?
I did. So I don't want to.
You can't help
I don't want to
yourself.
just drag you out into anything, but I want to say thank you for the kind words about MCA, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for putting that stuff together. I'll tell you what, I mean, I went in a deep dive on that just like I would a new coin. I did my research. The goods are good, and it's an amazing deal. So anybody that might be more of a high net worth individual and needs to explore, some options as far as protecting their assets, how to pay as little tax as possible. Because I mean, I think I have a meme thing, a little kid playing Monopoly, and he's like, starts crying and stuff. His mom's like, "What are you crying for?" He's like, "Taxes." Like, it's part of a game.
I remember that.
Magruder, Brian.
Oh, man, it's
Zach, dude. Donate that to Zach.
Whoa.
I know. Everyone keeps missing that. Oh, I love you, Brian.
Right on, Brian. No, you know what's funny, Brian, is every time I run into somebody like I was talking to Crypto Stylist. She's out in LA. We met with her and Larry, and I mean, everyone's telling me, "Oh, I got these coins that Brian sent me," and then somebody here in my own neighborhood tells me they got it. I haven't got my coins yet, dude. What is up? Everybody, KNTX is like, "Oh, look at these cool coins that Brian sent to me," and every time he keeps telling me I'm going to get these things, I never get them. Anyway, thanks, Brian. But thanks for the $500, man.
Yeah, dude, you rock, brother. He's such a good dude. I've gotten the opportunity to speak with Brian a couple times on the phone. I love this guy. He is salt of the earth, people. I can't wait to come out and meet you, brother.
OG gangster.
Yeah, he is.
OG.
Yep. I'm still waiting for the reveal of that amazing sports car of yours and its wrap. So if you feel like showing the whole thing at some point in time, you just let me know, brother.
Can we see it?
Can we see it? Can we see it? Yeah. Don't tell me you can't talk about it.
You rock, brother. Talk about it. You weren't supposed to talk about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up because Hextech is right, dude. Thanks, brother. You are amazing, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but $500 super chat. We gotta make some.
I gotta recognize that.
Oh, here it is. Here's the meme.
I love this, guys.
Oh my gosh. Where's all your money gone, Daddy? Taxes.
Look, there it comes.
It's okay. It's part of the game.
No, it's not.
It's not fun.
Oh my God.
Kid is right though, isn't he?
Welcome to life.
That's part of life.
Taxes are no fun, man.
Oh no, man.
This shit sucks.
Yeah, the dumbest part of life.
Yeah. Oh, it is 100% bad inflation.
Yeah.
Discourse Syndicate does not condone any of the behaviors of the gentleman here in this channel.
Their opinions are their own.
Their opinions are their own.
No, I mean, pay what you need to, but don't
render unto Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of funny that even as a kid he gets it.
I love your witty comments, brother. Love watching that video of a young Richard Hart.
Young Richard Hart.
But that's how I feel every year. It's like I just want to cry like that. I really do. I want to sit there on my floor and just cry.
All right, you guys gonna really get me started. We all know they print the money, so paying taxes is pretty moronic. Period. Moving right along.
Yeah,
dude, this is great. This is hilarious, brother. I will get them out also, Wales. I'm holding yours. In regards to the car, I tweeted I sold it and bought Hex due to the drama a while back.
Nice.
So those of you
smart.
within the Hex community that's crying and creating drama and picking fights with like literally everybody, this is what happens. People just disappear and they sell their advertising. So not a good look, guys. Not a good like.
Oh,
not a
look
good
at
look.
that. Not adding value.
Yeah.
How about that?
Not adding value does no good in building up the community. Okay.
Pretty much.
I'll have to remember.
Kool-Aid, you're supposed to be working. I'm not sending you a link. Get to work.
Yeah. Dude, you should be in the basement.
Good to know.
He's
Good
like,
to know. I'm sure he'll
he's
fucking
like-
send me a text if he hasn't already.
Yeah, you're next and then me.
Send me the link. I'm like, no. No link. Go to work. No linky. Go to worky.
No linky stinky.
No linky.
Get to work, sir.
Yeah.
He's literally been working like 72 hours straight, and then I made him drive into LA, had dinner, we'd had a meeting, and then now he's back at it again at like 5-6 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
That's another day in the life of Mr. Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lights Out.
And he hangs out in his hot tub. He lives in this really cool posh.
You got me out of the hot tub, he says.
He lives in this posh community, right? And and he likes to have meetings in the hot tub. Like when you come over, it's like, we're gonna go get in the hot tub. I'm like, dude, like, I got extra shorts. Everybody,
yeah,
hot tub.
He's a fucking Russian mobster or some shit.
So everybody, yeah, exactly.
May 17th, guys. May 17th. This is awesome. Thanks, brother Mudhog, for bringing this up. His onboard, Travis Peak, set up Richard Hart and the Playboy model Lacey Claire Rogers, scheduled for May 17. Probably going to get some eyes because she's better looking than any of his other guests in the past. So,
yep.
No, he did have one gal. One time he got the worst ratings ever by having her on. Remember the one bikini
Richard?
gal?
Yeah, the bikini.
Yeah, the one in the bikini, right?
I don't know.
I thought that would have done really well.
He said he got so much shade for that
Yeah,
one.
he got flack back.
It's like, what did you do that for? And then he got hammered.
You know, people are gonna presume that he's just objectifying the females. So.
What an old Tony put up there?
I mean, that was the clapboard. You know, clapping the backboard on that one, easily done move. So. Like he's not even a rapper. Like, what was he thinking? Like, play your role, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no rapper. How the hell you gonna be streaming with naked women?
I love it.
Like, that's gonna be the end result, bro. Like, people look for a reason to complain.
Yeah.
Don't give them one. Shut them the fuck up.
So Hextech, I gotta know. Is this the new studio?
This is the new studio. How I was going to ask, how's the audio sound to you guys?
Sounds great.
Great.
Does it?
Sounds
Okay.
great on this one.
The lighting is great too, actually.
Yeah. I've got a small lighting thing set up here, and the next thing is just to get a wider camera lens angle and stuff like that. Get it closer. But yeah, this is new studio. Oh, and to answer, Craig DM'd me, and I didn't get back to him. I saw it there because he was asking me. He said, you know, did the house come with the brick already there? You know, did I put the brick in? This here. There you go. Is contact wallpaper.
Oh, nice.
Amazon $14.95.
Nice. Well, you sent me the picture. And you said
yards, 14 linear feet.
You sent me the picture, and you said got the office redone or whatever, and I was like, damn, did you like put up a fucking wall? I guess technically he did.
My friend was telling me over lunch, he's like,
foot.
you just let them on. Yeah, I say, yeah. I put up all this exposing, man. That's what we do. No, but I mean, it's a simple effect. It's great, but you know, I like the solid wall thing so that there's not like a whole bunch of distractions. I've got oops, I'll go over this way. I got another shield coming. It's being Shield Masters putting together. It's a round, but it's the pulse shield. So
I'd love to get one of those with my logo on it. That'd be badass.
Yeah, he can do it. I mean, he can do some amazing stuff.
I'm about to sell a lot of tennis shoes to get one of them shields, though, man. They're pretty expensive.
They're like $500, right?
If you use the code GRC for GRC50 for GymRack Crypto 50, you get $50 off. So if you decide to pull the trigger, save yourself
that
a little
wall
coin.
makes me think too at work. Today was my last day at the current job. I'm starting the new job next week or whatever. And at the lock shop, there's a wall of keys, right? You walk in to get keys made. And these dumbasses will come in and be like, do you guys make keys here? And you want to turn around and be like, no, sorry, these are ours. These are for sale. You
Bro,
know?
didn't you see the sign of hamburgers? I mean, what?
The blanks are not a giveaway.
Yeah.
He's here.
No, this is a rub and tug place. Sorry.
Grab you some keys, grab you some tape, and let's go have fun.
Well, that's common, you know. Somebody walks into an automotive shop and they're like, "Do you guys repair cars here? You know, do you do brakes?"
Right.
Pretty much everything else, but brakes. It's not our specialty.
So, Jay, was this you that brought this up?
Yeah.
Marcus 99.
Yeah, every single video since the beginning. Man. Shout out to you, bro.
The man, brother, going through all of the old the archive stuff. Back when we didn't know anything, and we never claimed that we didn't know anything either, because we definitely were learning along with the rest of the community along the way. And it is such an honor, my friend, and a privilege for us, for you to be able to watch those old ones and be able to comment and have something to say about every stream, man. Thank you, Marcus. That's so.
What
cool.
are you doing,
dude?
There he is.
I knew it. I know. Look at him smiling. Look at him smiling. Marcus.
Kool-Aid, get to work.
I'm not working for you tonight. I still got the day job. Tomorrow I got to work for you.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
So like, I'll get Jay, who's my scribe, at like 2 a.m. And then like sometimes I'll get Kinetics in the morning or Whales in the early morning. And I just run my Rolodome. But if you get those archives, make sure you get when Captain called me the damn camera tech.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's my camera tech.
That must have hit to the right. Oh, I think I remember that.
That's right.
That was when I had a green
in the
screen.
world, be like, I'm the camera tech.
That one hurt, didn't it?
Yeah.
So what's up, gentlemen? It's been a while, but it's been on Friday.
What's up?
I know. Like, apparently, Knipples fucking called me out from the hot tub because I finally read something he sent me a while ago, and I actually got some free time. And I'm like, oh shit! I guess it's time to get out of the hot tub and get on the Friday night hangout.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you, sir. But don't stay too long. You got work to do.
Yeah, but not for you all tonight. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow. I have the other
It's
job.
already like early AM for you, isn't it? It's already tomorrow, ain't it?
I got my 2-hour nap. I talked to you in the morning. I'm still up.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
But when I was talking to the captain last night, I'm just like, yeah, I'll pull an all-nighter. I got 2 hours in.
Kool-Aid, just want to let you know that Wild SJ has been singing your praises.
She's my second general. Chris Side Effects is my first, and then she's my second one that just hustles the community. So Side Effects is one of the few people that HexMac actually has a moderator for the Facebook group for Hex, and then Sarah Joy SJ. She just went and slayed with the Sci-Vive reads. And it's that whole thing you said, Bowie, back when Whales, each one teach one, get people inspired to do something, and they will, and then they'll learn, and then they'll get more inspired, then they will, then they'll learn. But yeah, SJ is absolutely slaying.
Yeah, she was saying all this good stuff, Kool-Aid this, Kool-Aid that, and then I was like, what, there's 2 Kool-Aids? No, I'm just kidding.
I've known SJ almost 9 years or something like that. So
yeah, she's awesome.
Dope as fuck.
But yeah, the last couple streams she's been on, she's mentioned you by name when people ask her like how she got into, crypto and stuff. So
the crazy game dev guy, but it took a lot of saber rattling at all of my friends, and the people that actually jumped on board have vastly benefited their life, because now they're vastly benefiting other people's lives and showing the leader mentality that we try to cultivate here, right? Everyone teaches one. Everyone builds each other up. It's the mentality when the captain tried to do this that I came out of the woodwork to approach him, is because I understood exactly what was going on, and I saw the community foresight on what it was. And that's beautiful. You can't get better than blue collar, grassroots people trying to help other people. It's the best thing you can do.
Well, I know, like when I started the channel, like maybe a month ago, it wasn't like I've got this plan, I've got this I want to say, and I want to do this and this. I was watching, I think it was the Vegas, the Hexpo.
This one or the one we
several
did
different
last year?
streamers. Well, several different people were saying like, hey, just turn your camera on and you can be part of the community and support the community by just the more videos that are made, the more streamers, the more eyes that could be on Hex. And I was like, damn, okay. So just kind of did it. And with the help of like being able to sit here right now and talk to you guys. I mean, it's been great. You feel like you're really part of it too, and you actually have a voice, not just in chat. And getting to help other people too.
I think that's the craziest thing is and I've mentioned this to a bunch of people, without the pandemic and everything that happened, Hex probably wouldn't have rocketed as much because all of us weren't available. But what we found during that time of isolation was a community that could never be matched. And now we've built on that community, and we're building products on that community and building ecosystems in that community. And that car is noisy.
Back in the good old days, 2 weeks ago, it says BS. Yeah, it's funny. Hexicans, I pride myself in following my word and producing quality. Unfortunately, I will not be wrapping the Aston Martin due to the community drama. I sold it, transferred the Hexagon plate to my AMG GTR, and bought Hex. Not a bad investment, just saying.
Yeah,
just saying.
not a bad idea.
I'm sorry, I've been busy. Whose thread is that they were going to wrap a car?
Brian Magruder.
Our
good old friend Brian Magruder, dude. He's a huge supporter of the stream. He's such a good dude.
If your family, let me know. I did a mock-up for Motley in 3 days for the NASCAR thing, and I've never wrapped a car before. So if you do want to wrap something, if you're family to the community, sorry, I don't know. I think I've seen your name a couple times before. But if you need that help, I can definitely try to help.
There you go.
There's another guy I've got to help wrap his semi. Captain keeps making me walk the plank with random things at random hours, so I've been busy.
Random?
You used to call me at 5 a.m.
I can't say the names of the shit that you're working on right now, but that's random?
No. I'm just saying.
Pretty large, bro.
It's always when I'm the camera tech. But yeah, if Brian, if you ever want me to help you do a wrap on anything, regardless of community, let me know. And I'm usually busy, but I can try to squeeze stuff in. I still got to help the dude wrap the semi truck, but soon enough.
Semi truck will look cool.
Yeah. It's all about grassroots fucking questioning like what's going on. I still like the guerrilla warfare thing of taking 4-foot basically nylon stickers with a QR code that and just basically guerrilla warfare, cement them on like Beverly Hills Boulevard or fucking Hollywood Boulevard or stuff like that. And then people just look at me like, what's that? It's right on the crosswalk scan.
Yeah, we need one of what was that one campaign the guy did that he was putting those stickers all over the place. He was painting them actually, and he put them everywhere. The Obey logo.
Was that in Australia?
Yeah. No, it was here. It was the same guy that did the very famous.
So it's Banksy, and it's Andre the Giant's face, and it says Obey on it.
Yes.
Oh
and he did.
That's dope. I never saw
did.
that.
Yeah, and
he did the
viral still even today.
Yeah, he did the very famous Obama picture too. With
totally. No, I know what you're talking about. I never saw it, but that's dope.
He did a lot of different artwork, and then it turned into this street thing where they were just putting it up everywhere and stickers and spray painting it on, mailboxes and poles and you name it, and it just went viral. That's what we need is Hex to do that.
Maybe we get somebody to. We can. There's multiple different interactive art, augmented reality apps that you can scan this shit and it'll just come to life on your phone. And we can start to. Well, I mean, it's already in the roadmap, as you guys know. We start to make these viral adverts that take it just out of a QR code that someone be like, "Scan me, get Hex rich," and they're like, "All right, I want to get rich. I'll scan you." But it's the inciting action, right? And that's what you get after you listen to enough streams or you get the juice going. Oh, and by the way, Wales and Jay, fantastic stream this week. I absolutely loved it. It's one of the ones I really got a bookmark to give to the onboards. It was a really, really solid explanation of what's going on and what's important in value, both in marketing and what do we build together.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Have you guys seen the tattoos that have like a built-in little green screen?
No.
In
Say
the
what?
A tattoo?
Yeah, it's a
Speaking
tattoo.
of tattoos, I
like
still have
part
the
of its-
contest going on, guys. So send me your submissions. I haven't found one that's jumped off the page yet. So
What do you got going on, Cap?
There's got a contest out there for somebody who's going to make a hex tattoo for me, and I've got a little skin left here.
I have the guy. I have the guy.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see.
He's a Hexagon. He probably makes.
There's some good submissions. I got some good submissions.
I'll reach out to my boy.
Would it be unethical to tattoo the QR code on babies in the hospital? Would that be wrong?
That's funny.
I mean, if it's henna, theoretically, it goes away.
No, that green screen thing. There's like you have a tattoo, and there's a part of it that's green. And I don't know if you use like a phone or an app, and when you hold up the phone to the tattoo, it's like Rick and Morty. It's like the little portal thing.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So what it's called is it's called la la la. It's not really green screen. Green screen is chroma key, but it's ArtVive is one that does it. And what it does is it identifies the frame of the image and then plays the animation on top of it. So once it takes that, it's not a QR code, but it identifies the art and it's registered. And so it immediately plays the animation off the top of whatever it is, a photo, a tattoo, anything. Advert. If you look at the old movie, well, not the old movie, the new movie of Ghost in the Shell, when you have all these holographic stuff coming on, that's what the augmented reality or metaverses or everything that came from Pokemon Go forward is going to happen. And yeah, it's going to be dope.
I was just thinking if you could harness the interest in something, maybe not like that, but something else where people like QR codes, where people see them sometimes, the Super Bowl commercials with the QR code. A lot of people are like, I don't know what that is. So they probably pulled up their phone to see. But if you could harness that curiosity with something pulse chain or hex related to where if you did go around putting that somewhere or somewhere people saw it, you know,
well, that was the whole thing about the 4-foot basically vinyl stickers, right? I mean, they're massive. Just you got to get in there when nobody's watching, and then cement that stuff to the ground in like Hollywood Boulevard and the Crosswalk, or high traffic areas.
Like over the walk of stars, like on the stars themselves.
I mean, I do it over. Well, the thing is that you'd have to do it directly next to one, because if it's not over the top of it, technically it doesn't violate any code. Theoretically.
Whatever keeps people out of jail.
Guerrilla marketing, guys. And hell, while you guys are at it, if you're going to be gutsy and ballsy enough to go throw these concrete stickers down that will not come up, might as well put your staker QR code in there and get some referrals out of it. So,
might as well. That's a good call. Yeah.
Or if you want to do that, we need to make a global repository of the best way to educate yourself in the best of Wales' streams, Discourse Syndicate streams, Richard's streams, and have it as a global hive. Because it's hard to keep track of everyone these days. Man,
you're right, man. It is too many freaking streamers nowadays. It's
I even forgot it was Friday, Wales. I was
more.
Just like sitting in the hot
let's
tub.
Get more. I say more.
Talking me out.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah,
more streamers. Let's just overwhelm the damn system, man.
They're talking about Hex. The
less of them.
Well, the thing is that as you were saying, like last night, it beats the algorithm. And we hammer them down, and we're not paid shills, and we don't expect anything of it besides teaching. And everyone has a different value, from crypto heartbeat to case
all organic,
to organic rags, to us, to all of us, right? Different faces, different ideals, different backgrounds. I mean, we even have the golden mic, right? You know, we have all the people. Because Jirash, who just came in just to practice his English, right, way back in the day. How dope is that? How dope is that? And so the more the merrier, the more we spread, the more it gets everywhere. And it's just like Hedron. Hedron will take 2 years to be the steam engine that it is. Because remember, it's shadowing a T-share at a hopscotch. So it needs time to build that engine, just like the t-shirt needs to build that engine. But then that shit shoots back up. The more people out there teaching this does the same thing. So we eventually need to get like a viral marketing campaign that has all the collective stuff that everyone can go to, from the dog of Hodl himself to Matt, to everyone, right? Because there's a lot of data, and we should like divide it up into tiny blips, meaty bites, and like the matinee experience, right?
Kool-Aid, do you think this has the opportunity? This clip has an opportunity to go viral.
Inviting freedom, freedom, freedom.
He doesn't even need to auto tune it. He does it himself. It's all
beautiful.
It's all in.
I love that.
But those are the characters, man. It's real people. That's how you know it's not a paid shill, right?
And he's in it for the tech.
He is totally in it for the tech. I need someone to put Daraj's face on that picture. I'm in it for the tech.
I have to go to work. I can't be photoshopping people. However, I did put Samuel L. Jackson's face on a red squirrel. I can't do Wales because he has no face. But what we need to do is make an audio vert of Red Squirrel's picture speaking with Wales's voice.
Boom. Problem solved.
See?
We just lost Thomas Turner. Sorry, brother. I thought we were going to get more people.
Another casualty of
That's
the golden mic.
Yeah, don't worry. EES will be okay. You'll be all right.
Just remember, if you got Maxi, bro, you don't have to EES.
Facts.
Facts.
I mean, it was only a matter of time. I mean,
help my bag get the highest bonus possible, guys. We just need 50 million more in Maximus DAO. Help me get the maximum bonus, guys. At the extra 10% more shares.
Yeah, we know y'all holding Liquid Hex.
T-shirt or your T-share. Let me tell you a story about these starving children in Africa that have not yet received their T-shirts from KNTX. If you donate.
I don't know what happened. Something happened. He's gone.
He fell out, right?
Yeah, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Must be the connection.
Yeah. Oh,
what
your
happened?
connection's bad, Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Bro.
We lost him.
Nobody brings up the
I mean, it
T-shirt,
doesn't matter. I'll still
okay?
be awake the next time y'all are doing stuff, so I'll be still here.
Just chilling, waiting.
You just like the guy who sits outside your house. You know, you go out at like 6 a.m, get the newspaper. He's like, "This yours?"
You wouldn't doubt that, but yeah, it's actually true. I know when the security leaves here, so I can go back in the hot tub. 5 a.m.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I hope they got a crap ton of chlorine in that hot tub. Because it sounds like there's a lot of characters that just randomly throughout the day end up in that hot tub.
Oh, did you know?
And it's funny because we go out to the hot tub. He takes his box of wine out there and sets it up on the edge. We got this wine box out there, and then all the rest of the neighbors have their wine boxes all laid around the jacuzzi.
I'm the only box whiner. So the other rest drink Zoomies and other shit. Hey, don't you be hating on the box. It's multi-fucking utility. You decide to get in a plane accident, right? I can drink the wine while I'm almost drowning, blow it up. Now I got a floaty. I am multi-purpose, man.
There you go. Simple.
That sounds sad. I just have to say it. If no one else will, I just have to say it.
Oh man,
that's what I love about my gym. They open up 5:50 in the morning, so you can go there, use the exercise route, the gym side of the house, and then go over. And then they got a full size pool and 15-person.
You guys been talking about all this fitness stuff. Hexdex kind of inspired me. I'm starting to drive past my gym 4 times a week now instead of 1 time a week.
Drive-by. It's like a flyby, but you actually got to look at it twice.
I love it.
But it's on my mind. It's on my mind more. It is.
Yeah. I like
the fact that I paid $25
doing a Hexagon fitness thing starting the 1st.
Oh yeah, there's something on Sunday or something like that.
I haven't really. I've been swamped, so I've been trying to pay attention as much as I can. But yeah, I think he's having a fitness. What are we going into May? Yeah, fitness May
challenge or something like that. Yeah. I think it's a little short for transforming this body, but my time frame was more like
you can still do it.
Pulse Con, yeah.
The thing is that if you got room on that wall for another shield, you got room on the. What's going on?
We were just talking about you a while ago. We were just talking about you.
Well, it's technically Knipple's fault because he summoned me from the hot tub and heckled me. Be like, I'm on the stream. You're not watching? What? I'm just like, shit.
Well, he called me on stream, literally.
I was
called my phone, and I'm like, dude, I'm literally streaming right now. It's
You're normally the morning
Hangout. Maybe
streamer.
you've heard of
Come
it.
on now.
Maybe you've heard of the effing Hangout. Maybe once. I don't know.
Maybe.
On Friday night.
Yeah. On Friday night.
Sometimes. Oh man.
I like the play on a wild SJ, like a Pokemon appears.
Yeah, she did.
I like that.
Yeah, very good.
I like that. That's clever.
I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I didn't never get the reference. Thank you for teaching.
That's the reference. Yeah, it's the.
So if you ever play like the old Nintendo Switch game, or not even Switch, but the old
Final Fantasy is what you're looking for.
Advance and stuff like that. You'll be walking around and all of a sudden it'll pop up and all of a sudden it'll say a wild something appears.
Yes,
and then
I
that's your
remember
chance
that.
to battle them and catch them. Yep.
Got it. Yes, I remember that. Like those one-person games, but they had the little storylines that go with it and all that. Yes.
Yep. The RPGs.
Yep.
Ooh, like Shining Force.
I remember those.
There you go.
Great FS.
Good save.
Besides that, she got Richard to say her favorite or his favorite drum and bass DJs, which all of us are from that culture, are big D&B fans. She's like, I'm the cute one with the tiny like hat. When she was asking about Richard, or Richard was asking about her spirit hood.
Oh, I love it.
Yep.
So yeah, man, this group of random people have come together. Yeah, I don't even know how you can play it. I thought it was a cartoon. I don't know.
Oh, whales.
Oh,
whales. We need to teach you in the ways of being cultured. We're going to culture you.
Yeah, right. We're going to culture him.
I'm so uncultured, yes.
I heard the man. I turned on the screen. The man was speaking Spanish today.
He's going to rattle it off at you. He's going to speak some Dead Sea Scrolls at you. This suddenly, yeah. Shit, I didn't know you knew Sumerian. And be like, well, you don't do math in Sumerian that time, so I don't speak it that much.
Sorry, I hate to derail the conversation, but I would be remiss if I did not throw out there, guys, hexinvestmenttrust.com. Hexinvestmenttrust.com. We are working on a solution. Hopefully it is very soon. Got a new scroller ticker at the bottom here. For those of you who have 401k, existing 401ks and IRAs, if you do not have an accreditation letter, we can get you in touch if you reach out to us at the hexinvestmenttrust.com. There's an inquiry form. We can get you in touch with a firm that can confirm and verify your accreditation, and we can help here in the very short term. We should be able to help roll your existing 401ks and IRAs into the Hex Investment Trust. Let's go ahead and pump your bags. Let's get mass adoption. Big time. And get a better yield than you're going to get anywhere else in the market, all at the same time. Because we know how this product works, guys. We know how this product
Just to interject there, Ken, if you are not an accredited investor and have a 401k that qualifies that status, you can get them in. Is that what you're saying, correct?
They have to be accredited.
They have to be accredited.
Have to be accredited, not option.
Okay. So we have a team that can verify your accreditation. So if there's any doubts at all, you guys reach out to us and we'll have them look it through your, and it's, their fiduciary responsibility. So they're, as a fiduciary, it's completely secret and between you and the CPA
Yes,
will verify it.
Yeah, it's a third party
Yes.
that handles the accreditation.
Yes,
So,
Alan is the man, by the way. Know this guy in real life. Love the man. Hardworking dude. Most honest man I know, probably. Such a fair guy. Anyway, just want to let you know it is possible. I mean, the second first guy I know. So,
is he a Coloradoan at least?
Yes, he is. Definitely.
All right, now in
Colorado
Toronto,
boy.
that's why.
Colorado breeds some good ones, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No,
As
but
long as
again,
you-
like just to like reiterate, it's not something that part of MCA, but like people are building here, man. And like we're starting with the accredited investors because that's a different avenue rather than crypto people. We are going to take the lunch from Grayscale because they do not have what we have. They're building on carrier pigeon maximalism. It is not even fucking funny. It is not even fucking funny. I'll loan you my pager, Grayscale. Go ahead and take it. But like, this is the whole thing: is we are all building, and with each individual avenue, we're bringing it all together. So the new streamers, proper tips of the hat to you.
It's a hell of a spider web, really.
It's it's cells upon cells upon cells interlinked.
This is a true statement from my son, Donald Swan.
Well, I mean, you saw how
I love when my son comes to my rescue.
Thank
Thank
you. Give
you,
me
son.
some moon boots, RG.
Thank you. Thanks, son. I appreciate you.
But
Hey, did I mention Chad Donnerschwanz is probably my son? If he was born in the early 2000s, most likely, if I met his mom, I'm definitely.
That would make me your grandfather.
Oh my! And the pirate me and me, it fucking like goes down.
KNTX and I have done a DNA test. We just aren't going to reveal the results because we can't talk about them.
We can't talk about it. Wow, that was disappointing.
They are sealed. They are sealed.
They're sealed. Pleb stompers.
So yes, Alan Hackett, going back to that, we have a solution that we will be able to get any self-directed IRA or 401k in as long as we can prove your accreditation. We're just the custodian that handles those self-directeds are processing our paperwork to make sure that we fit fit all of their qualifications. And since it's just like any other trust that's publicly traded, it shouldn't be an issue.
So, KNTX, so just
I'm out.
because
I'm out because Kevin misspoke. It's a private placement. It's not a publicly traded anything.
No, I'm saying that we should get approved because it's just like any other thing public that's already out there, that already exists.
Just so people understand, that's the point of all of this.
Yeah, our fund at this point, or our trust at this point, is not public, but it is modeled after any other public trust, so it should fit their qualifications just fine. So we're just waiting for the green light from them.
Yep.
So my question to you, both of you guys. So I have a self-directed IRA because I tried to do the whole Bitcoin IRA and all the rest of that stuff, and eventually I figured it out, moved my shit into Hex. Would you advise someone to get their, if they're not accredited yet, to get their self-directed IRA, and then once they get that, to then wrap that in, because they either can hold their old 401k or they can wait and then actually have to do the work, the CPA, because you're self-directed. The beauty about MCA is the full package of everything. Would you advise them to do that kind of work if they're not available to take part of MCA yet?
I mean, do you mean setting up a self-directed?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then from there, roll that back into MCA when available.
You mean the trust, not MCA.
You mean the trust, not MCA.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, but I see some validity in what you're saying, though, that even if it were in that route that you were discussing, yeah, I do see there being in fact, the trust may be what makes you an accredited investor if you can put yourself directed into the Hex Investment Trust. So
I want to clear up a little confusion that goes on here, and it's common, but the MCA and the Hex Investment Trust are two different things. The Hex Investment Trust is, paper hex, gonna, be traded to privately right now. However, MCA is a trust organization that we've put together to help people diversify, protect, and create tax shelters for their crypto earnings as they're offboarding them. So two different things here. if you've applied for MCA, it has absolutely nothing to do with the Hex Investment Trust.
Yes.
MCA is a very first come, first serve. They get everybody's in line. So there are a lot of people waiting to actually get the process going. It's not an easy process. It's not simple. There's a lot of information that has to be transferred back and forth. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. These are literally contracts and trusts that need to be built, and it takes time to do that. And I'm not even finished with all of mine yet. So be patient. It takes time. Even if you're out there in the real world trying to do these things, especially if you're trying to bridge them into crypto, it is going to take you a long time to get all of it sorted out and taken care of. So just be patient.
Yep, I agree. No, but this is totally different question. The form of interest is on the hexinvestmenttrust.com. Sam, if you didn't you should have got an auto redirected email stating here's where you go to set up your portal to go ahead and verify your AML, KYC, and accreditation. If you have not received that yet, Sam, will you reach out to me personally? You can reach me at The Real Kinetics on Telegram, The Real KNTX on Telegram. I would love to. I'll make sure it gets put in the appropriate channels, definitely, because we're doing. It's amazing the interest that we're getting, and we really need to get this public so that everyone in public finance can start aping into this, so to speak. So
we are creating
so we can lock up some more hex.
Well, it's the beginning of the end, right? When it comes down to like different avenues. Go ahead, Wells.
So if you're not, it looks like you're not. If you're not in Telegram, maybe you can tweet at me, or what social media are you on? Because I would love to just reach out to you just for a quick sec, just for a one touch, so I can get that going. Maybe fill out the form again one more time, if that's the only option that we have. But
email info at hexinvestmenttrust.com.
Yeah, info at hexinvestmenttrust.com. Yep, that's right. So we'll make sure. I'm not sure why that didn't auto respond with a way for you to set up the portal and go through the accreditation and the AML KYC process, but we can help streamline that.
Yeah, we'll rectify that. That's not that big.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
We just needed to know. If you don't hear from us, definitely reach out and let us know, because technology is infallible. It's not perfect. So please be mindful of that, and do not think if it takes longer than a week to hear back, then you should let us know.
Yeah. You guys must all be flooding that website right this moment, because usually this thing is top notch. So we've got Daniel Hilarski from Hillar Tech. Hillar Tech, he's Randy Hilarski's brother. He is an amazing guy. He put that site up in like a day, and he beefed up everything on that. So there must be a lot of people pinging that website right now. So because he is amazing at his website builds, and so if that's the case, it's probably because we just mentioned it and everybody's trying to get on right now at the same time. But Lewis III, we will look into that, scaling the proxies and the web servers, because it's not usually an issue. So I appreciate you, brother, for letting us know about that, though. We love feedback. It helps us get better.
Just to rope back into something you guys said before, because I thought it was accurate, but like I haven't dipped my toe into all this stuff yet. If you take your 401k and then make yourself a self-directed, I know that technically my account says I'm accredited. Does that work once you make your own LLC to actually run your own?
You're accredited based on your income. Or net worth.
Or net worth.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was
and,
right there.
And so, yes, Falcon Crypto, if you've got a CPA that can show the paper trail and can show on the ETH scan that you have stakes that are valued over $1 million, absolutely. So we have a firm that can confirm that for you for accreditation. Yep.
Yeah, that's their job. That's why we hired them. That's part of the process. This is how we can ensure a successful public launch. And that's what it's about. It's about being able to give people an avenue to experience crypto returns, even if they can't hold their own keys. Because for some people, it is just too much. And they don't even know crypto exists. And this might be a way for them to hear about it and not just Hex. Right? Because it's about cryptocurrency as a thing. And this is the thing that we need to make sure that we start promoting all together, right? Because Hex is cryptocurrency. Everything else is not.
Yeah.
But out there, outside of our so-called echo chamber, they hear the term cryptocurrency NFT.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to find a way to interject ourselves into that conversation. Right?
I think the best thing that I love about when you and Jay talk about how an ETF is literally an arrow to the knee to a market.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, like back in I do have to take that call, but I don't want to be like Knipples to be like, I'm streaming, you know, you ain't watching the but like I didn't realize how much, because I used to be in Crypto J's Discord way back in the day, and we were all like, yay, ETF, and then top of the fucking hat, complete crash, all the rest of that, because we didn't know any better. And most people don't know better because they haven't been taught correctly on what things are. And when you have real investment funds doing real things, it's different than throwing around buzzwords like blockchain, metaverse, ETF, any of the rest of the nonsense that nobody knows anything about. So
buzzwords there.
We actually just created a company called Blockchain NFT Cryptocurrency, Pixelverse, Facebook Meta.
And all the marks.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
It's all one word. It's all one word.
It's going to be the best SEO ever. Just make sure
.com.
there's hyphens in between all of them. The SEO is included, just in the word. That's right. That's correct.
There you go.
Oh, man. Oh, too funny. But yeah, man. You know, it's time to continue building. It's time to be strategic and always think about effective moves because we got nothing but time.
.gov.
Hilarious. Coming soon.
I got to take off, guys. It was awesome.
Hey, you know what? I just want to say one thing to you, Craig, before you take off. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you so much for coming in. And
Thanks,
can
man.
you just say one word for me? Can you
One
say
word.
Outro?
Outro!
Outro.